It is said, tough times build tough men. What a seemed tragedy ended hope in the Yukon. A tough farmer rose from the floods in a new land, now fighting to survive the debt on Westby, Wisconsin. This is the story of Farmer Taz.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Westby, Wisconsin. We're still in August. We're in a fight, that's for sure. We've got to get some of our grass mowed, turn it into silage. Should be a fun little challenge this episode. Hopefully we're going to hear back from the law enforcement. We just essentially need them to fully write it off that either the equipment was stolen or find the equipment even, so we can get paid for it, because we need that little bit of money back badly. As for overall right now, I'm not too worried. But anyways, as I was saying, let's get off this road, let them all by before Karen reports me to the police, and I'm on quite the issue here. Oh man, not a good way to start the episode off. Already getting yelled at by locals. I think that was a local. Turn into here. But as I was saying, we want to get the silage done. We're hoping to get an insurance claim through or something where we might be able to get some money back. But overall, I'm still a bit worried. So I asked around, I asked the collector, where does he get a lot of his stuff at a good price? And he told me there's this guy named Craigslist Jesse. Yes, Craigslist Jesse. So we're going to check that out later and see if maybe he can help us. Because we're going to need a seeder. We also need to come up with some line, which I heard there's this guy named Trucker Mike. Brings it to you. You just got to call him in and he delivers. His rates aren't too bad, but nobody knows where he gets all the supplies from. There's rumor that he's worked for a few grain companies in his time, but nothing seems to be supported by it. So we'll wait, we'll see. But I've got a couple phone numbers, so we'll reach out, we'll give them some calls, and we'll go from there. But for now, I think we got to do the business. Let's get this silage created. So we are over by the farm now. We got all that stuff up on the hill over there done. Called Craigslist Jesse. No answer. Then I asked around to see if, anybody might have heard of this Trucker Mike. A lot of the locals refer to him as the Tank. I was also told that you can't really get a hold of him. He shows up when you know you need the supplies, and if you want to pay his rates, you got to do it right there and then. There's no waiting. But no one can tell me where he gets all these supplies. I've heard there's many different logos on it, from Pioneer to Blue Seal, but he just shows up with them. But a lot of people say you can't beat those prices. So I'm kind of hoping he does show up, because we need seeds, we need fertilizer, we need lime. We need to get a better yield next year to hopefully gain some profit, because I would love to get into the dairy operation. Right now, that's looking like a while away, especially with randoms just showing up stealing our stuff. Some people in town also mentioned there's a moonshine operation going on the other side of town that the police keep having run-ins with. Be interesting to see how that all plays out. Though I want to take a drive up there and see if maybe that's where my equipment's been. For now, we're to the grind. Alright, we've got all the mowing done. Just need to rake it, but for right now we're going to lock everything up. Nothing really in the barn I'm too worried about. Up here in the shed though, we'll get this shut and locked up. We're going to head in. Heard back from Craigslist Jesse. He's got a truck for me. So I, being the fool I am, it was too good of a deal not to say no to. I wired him the $8,000, and we need to go get it. So we're waiting for the collector. He said he'd come give us a ride so we can leave our car behind, and we're gonna go get a truck that we can hopefully use to transport seeds, fertilizer, bags, even our bales, because we're gonna need to bring them to market to sell. Maybe at the animal dealership, so on and so forth. But yeah, we're just gonna wait right here, and we should be back soon. We are back. Doesn't look like anything's been messed with. Where do I want to put this for right now? Probably right here at work. So yeah, this is the new truck we purchased off Craigslist Jesse. Apparently he traded a bunch of phones in for it. We're able to talk him into $8,500 for it. It's had some body work done to it. It's an old 850 Ford Super Duty, but it's got a nice V8 in it. We'll be able to use it to hopefully haul some bales. I'm excited for it. We've got everything opened up again because we got some work to do in the field. But if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and tap that like button. It's free. It helps the channel. And most of all, it lets me know you're enjoying the content. And that's the important thing. I love to make content people enjoy just as much as I do. So go ahead and let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. And let's get into the raking.